Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So we're going to try a new spread for you today. I felt really guided. This is going to be for singles. We're going to look at your overall energy, what's in your head space, your heart space. We're going to see some fears and some challenges, and then we're going to get into your guidance. Keep in mind, this is a general timeless love reading, and it's not going to be for everyone. So just please take it with a grain of salt when it comes to this energy, because it's not very specific, but some messages do tend to get very specific. So yes, these messages are for guidance, clarity, and truth, and is to help you along your journey. So let's get into it. I already started your spread. So for your overall energy, you are coming up as the Four of Cups, okay? Your head space is the Seven of Pentacles. Your heart space is the Nine of Cups. Your fears is the Nine of Swords. And your challenge is the Eight of Cups. Your guidance and your advice is the Four of Swords. So let's get into it here. Because when I look at these cards, what I'm noticing, I'm not seeing a lot of movement. To be honest, I feel like you're in an energy of possibly rejuvenating, okay? Especially with your overall and your heart space. There's something to do with being, definitely closed off, because I'm seeing arms that are crossed. And this is usually a symbol of being closed off, disinterested, okay? So with your Four of Cups here being your overall energy, you may not be interested right now in opening up your heart. We're going to clarify. We're going to see possibly why. It could definitely represent possibly past experiences with the Nine of Swords, possibly history repeating itself. This could also represent a fear of intimacy, but I was also picking up on the Ace of Cups, so it kind of represents new love. And I feel like with this Ace of Cups, it's like, again, you're not really taking it from the universe. You may not be interested. For some, you have children. I was also picking that up, that you can have children and you're focusing on your children. But we're going to look into it more. So yeah, I definitely feel like you're in an energy of being closed off. Not really interested at this time in opening up. Your headspace is that you are focusing on your finances, investments, and probably that is maybe a reason why you could be closed off emotionally. You could be trying to get your money up, okay? You could be trying to buy a house. You could be, there's something here, focusing on your work, your career, school, whatever that means for you. There's something here that you are reflecting on in your headspace. You may not feel like you're in an energy of harvesting right now, and probably that's why this is why maybe you're holding back, because there's something that you may want before, okay? Your heart space is the Nine of Cups. So this is very interesting because you definitely have a lot of love to give. The Nine of Cups is I'm getting self-fulfillment. It's definitely dream come true. And if you notice, he's sitting in front of these Nine of Cups that he acquired for himself. Okay, so I definitely feel like you have a lot of love to give. You have a lot to offer, but you're not entirely sure who you want to give to, okay, with this person standing here or sitting. So again, this could very much be an energy of, I'm closed off. I don't want to just share my cups with anyone, especially if possibly you were disappointed in your past. Okay, your fears and your challenges, which is a very straightforward card to have in a fear. So this is definitely telling me that you have a lot of fears, possibly. Again, fears, history repeating. There could even be like memories or nightmares. Maybe you're having nightmares that's coming up to haunt you. But there's something to do with, you have a lot of fears that that's definitely blocking you and possibly in opening up, okay? Your challenge is the Eight of Cups. So again, this could represent, there's like lots of cups. There's 3 cups here coming through in your energy. So for your challenge being the Eight of Cups is that you could be emotionally disinterested, again, with the Four of Cups. okay? Emotionally disinterested, closed off. Definitely focusing on yourself. I feel, especially with your challenge and you're not the 9 of Cups, it's like you possibly even tired of opening up your heart or giving, like I'm getting giving yourself or sharing. Okay, so I feel like your challenge here is that there could even be a fear of intimacy, but I feel like this is like an energy of you being emotionally detached, which is could be a challenge because you want to open your heart. So again, it's a very closed energy. Your guidance and your advice is that you perhaps need to take time to heal your heart space, or you are in this energy of healing. Okay, so we're going to clarify. We'll see. I think I want to use these ones, and we'll see what comes through. So let's see this 4 of Cups, possibly why you're holding back, why you're not looking for a relationship or not ready for one. Again, it could represent finance. I'm going to focus on myself, especially your heart space, your heart and your head. It feels like, you know what, I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to put my energy on myself. So let's see your 4 of Cups here. What is this 4 of Cups for Sagittarius? Let me know what you guys think about the spread. If you want me to continue to do this, I wanted to try something new just to bring in some, you know, new energies here. But let's see. Let's see the 4 of Cups. What's the 4 of Cups for my Saggies? Why the 4 of Cups? Yeah, there could even be this energy of isolating, and I just saw the Hermit. Okay. Let me see. Let me just shuffle because I feel like these cards are a bit slippery. What is this 4 of Cups? Okay, one more, please. No, I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one either. What's going on? Okay. You're going out, you're dating, you I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Okay, let's see. What is this 4 of Cups here? What is this 4 of Cups? Why the 4 of Cups for Sagittarius? Temperance. Wow, I kept seeing that in the pre-shuffle. This is your energy. I am now able to maintain a calm reaction under stressful events. Each day I feel closer to you and ready to start a healthy relationship. Again, now these cards are kind of like love, you know, maybe somebody confessing your love, but I'm going to use this for yourself, okay? So, I am now able to maintain a calm reaction under stressful events. So I also feel with the 4 of Cups, this could be you spending a lot more time alone, getting to know yourself, reconnecting with yourself. And this is, I feel closer. So again, it's like this energy of being patient, working on yourself, possibly even healing. Because right now you're in an energy of not really there. I'm not really ready to open up. I'm not ready to have a relationship, but I'm slowly starting to work on the things that I need to work on. Okay, let's get one more. I am now able to maintain a calm reaction under stressful events. All right, let's see. Again, the Hermit. Okay, I no longer seek answers from others, and I'm starting to appreciate the knowledge that is inside myself. I can now see the real truth. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I feel I have a higher duty and everything I must do have. Yeah, so I feel like you're definitely going through something spiritually. You definitely learned a lot when it came to your past experiences, and not just in terms of like romantic love. This could be in friends, family, whatever it is. You are learning to trust yourself with Hermit, learning to go within. And I no longer make choices in a careless and superficial way. So it could have been that you may have gone into relationships. You used to jump into situations without thinking about it. Maybe you know, whatever it was, it's like, I'm going to take my time now. Now I know what I want. Now I'm more mature. There's an energy of you being more mature. You're not as, I'm getting flighty. You're not as impulsive, right? Because Sagittarius could be a very impulsive, flighty Knight of Wands energy, but you're also this energy of Temperance. And now you're learning how to kind of tame that a bit. You know, have your freedom, but also be able to tame. So you definitely have a lot of knowledge, and you're learning that everything I do has a deeper meaning. Possibly everybody that I meet also has a deeper meaning. And with this Four of Cups, your overall energy is like you are really finally going within, and you're not making decisions out of ego or in a superficial way, or you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're starting to really know yourself, and you're taking your time. Okay, let's see your headspace. The Seven of Pentacles. So again, this could be you reflecting. It could represent work, money, but again, this could even be Seven of Pentacles, could be focusing and doing a lot of, because Pentacles could also represent tangible things, right? The material world. So it's not just money, but I'm also getting specifically the work that you're doing emotionally. You could have been really thinking, your moon could be like in an earth sign. Or maybe your Mercury's in Capricorn. Okay, let me see your headspace with the Seven of Pentacles. Why the Seven of Pentacles? Because I definitely feel like you've been reflecting. Two of Swords. Okay, so there's something to do with your belief systems, your beliefs that have been changing. You may have felt stuck. Yeah, again, a Seven of Pentacles could be in an energy of things not really growing or moving. So it says, meeting you has created a lot of conflict inside of myself, challenging my life beliefs about love and relationships, so I feel stuck. So now this could have been somebody that you were dealing with, or this again could represent that you may be feeling stuck right now when it comes to possibly love or opening up. It could be your beliefs are changed. Something here is changing. Let me get one more. Two of Swords. And the Six of Cups. Yeah, despite it all, I cherish all the time spent together. I'm thinking of new ways to bring peace and harmony. So again, I don't feel like this has anything to do with anybody. Again, it could represent somebody from your past. This is a singles reading. So I'm using these messages and I'm kind of just twisting them a bit. But I feel you are reflecting on your past experiences with the Six of Cups. Again, you may have been blocked off because of something that happened in the past. But it's like, despite it all, I'm trying to focus on the memories that we shared. I'm trying to focus on the good qualities. Because again, it could have been that something here didn't grow, something didn't manifest because you could have been blocked off from it. Okay, so I feel like I feel like this is an energy of you being closed off in the past. You see, Five of Pentacles. I like to get ego boosts from material achievement. So each time I'm insecure about money, I run away from others or from you. So again, you could have been doing something impulsively. There's almost like this energy of your headspace where it's like you are really starting to reflect on the things, and you're starting to look back on your past and seeing perhaps why things didn't work out or why you were blocked. There could be something to do with a belief system here, some kind of belief that you have. Again, you were doing something to fill like your ego, for your pride, but I feel like you're not doing that anymore. Let me see your heart space. The 9 of Cups. Why the 9 of Cups for your heart space, Sag? The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like you focusing on work. Again, you're holding back emotionally. I get my value from work, so I tend to take more than I can handle. I don't know how to balance my work and love life. So you could be somebody who works a lot. Okay, I'm also getting that for some you could be a parent, you can have children, and maybe you're not in a place to go out and explore or experience because you're trying to balance everything. Let me get one more with your heart space. So you definitely, I feel like with your heart space, it could even be like you wanting to share this, but possibly not in a place right now. Or again, 2 of Pentacles. You keep like going back and forth. I want to be, you know, I want to open myself up, but at the same time, I don't. Or right now is not the right time. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Because you're doing a lot more work on yourself. Okay, we also have the 8 and 2. So this is the 10 of Pentacles. So your heart space right now could represent focusing on abundance. It could even be, you know, wanting to have a long-term relationship, going the distance, but it's almost just like I'm still doing a lot more work on myself. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so that's the truth. Let me see this fear here. What is this fear? What are these fears? Could be keeping you up at night. Again, it could be like history repeating itself. What is this fears? The Page of Wands. Ace of Cups. So again, it's like, what is this Page of Wands? What is this fear? Again, it could be new passion, opening up. Let me see. What is this Page of Wands? The Emperor. In society, status is high priority to me, and I like having control. So you fear that there could be a masculine here that could possibly control you, or there could be a fear of control. Either somebody being controlling or feeling like you won't be able to measure up to somebody's expectations. Let me get one more. What is this fear? Fear that you don't have enough with the Emperor, whether it's masculine or feminine. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Okay, let me see your challenge with the 8 of Cups. What is this challenge for the 8 of Cups? What is this challenge with the 8 of Cups? The Strength card. I am learning how to control my life from within and not with external acts and forces. I feel this is the only way I could be your match. There's definitely something that you're learning here. Major cycles. And yeah, your challenge is, again, going back to control. Maybe you need control. You fear losing control. You fear possibly losing yourself. Okay, you could even have a fear of if you were in a long-term relationship, you may have felt like you don't want to repeat the cycle of possibly, I'm getting, losing yourself again, okay? Which I feel like you won't, because it's like now you know who you are. Yeah, I'm learning how to control my life from within and not with external acts and forces. Yeah, and I feel like with this Eight of Cups, possibly your challenge is that you need to learn how to detach more emotionally. So it could be that you're in an energy of, even with the Strength card, controlling something here, and not allow. It could be, again, fear of kind of just allowing things to take its course, something like that. Let me get one more for the challenge. Yeah, the Magician. I'm realizing my own power and creating them. I am working on manifesting you. Again, it doesn't have to be anybody specific, but okay, 18 could be significant. We also have the numbers 4, 29, 14. Okay. 8 and 1. Yeah, the Tower. You were in your comfort zone is what I'm getting. You were in a comfort zone of bad habits. And now I feel like your challenge is that this is all falling apart for you. It's like you're restarting. Let me see your guidance. The Four of Swords. What is your guidance? King of Swords. I'm starting to feel more confident in my own power and in my own decisions. And I can see clearly what actions I need to take. Yeah. So, Four of Swords, your guidance is that you're getting more confident with yourself and your own power, possibly also being authoritative, yes, setting boundaries. And I'm also getting with the King of Swords, this is also clear communication. Yeah, so you know who you are now. I'm in my own power and in my own decisions, and I can see clearly what actions I need to take in order to change maybe certain aspects of myself that I didn't really like, or things didn't work out. Maybe you need to let go of control. Again, with the fear, something to do with control or losing control. Something, I don't know what this control is here. There's something specifically about control. Yeah, the Moon. I had a rough childhood, so I easily start thinking the worst case scenario. I know most are illusions, but they feel so real. Wow. So this could even represent a father, possibly, because the Emperor is a father. It doesn't have to be. It could be a masculine in your life. But your fear is possibly very, like, something to do with a child. Your childhood of not being able to, or not learning how to connect emotionally, or feeling, you could be feeling inadequate, or feeling like that things could repeat itself in the past, you know, whatever those fears are. You think the worst case scenario. It's almost like your brain prepares you for the worst case scenario so that you're ready for it. But in some cases, you may even sabotage it. Wow. I think I even needed to hear that. Very interesting. Yeah, Four of Swords. I am learning how to practice self-care and rest when I feel overwhelmed. It's nice to stop working for a while and just enjoy being. That's your guidance, right? The Four of Swords. Let's get one more for your guidance. Putting something to rest. Yeah, Justice. I see now how my behavior has affected you, and it's painful feeling. You did not deserve that, and I will make things right. Again, this could very much be somebody that you're looking back to. Maybe you made some mistakes. Of course, there's always two to tango, but I'm getting, it's like you are, yeah, with the King of Swords, it's like being honest with yourself about what you need to improve on, what you need to work on, what you're not going to do, what you did in your past experience, but you're not going to do it in the next one. Ten of Swords. I was betrayed so many times in the past that I prefer to end things before they even start to avoid that type of pain again. So this is your guidance. This is something that you are needing to look at or to reflect on. Maybe why you self-sabotage. Again, it could your brain, your mind, your subconscious creates worst case scenarios so that you're ready for it. That sounds like, yeah, that sounds really deep. So you become aware of it. Maybe you need to become aware of it. But it's like your brain could represent a defense mechanism. Your brain prepares you for the worst case scenario, but it almost becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Should we get some of these? Let me know if this is something that you enjoyed. Let's get some of these here. What does my Saggies need to know? Let's see your heart space. I want to see your heart space. Doubt. Doubt is the lack of trust in yourself or others. Abilities often stemming from fear or uncertainty. When doubt appears, it reminds you to return to your inner belief. Trust yourself as you have the wisdom and strength to overcome the challenges before you. So yeah, your heart space is that you could be doubting. Doubting love, trust. I'm getting trust as well. Doubting that this is going to be something that you'll get to experience, or that you're, yeah, look, trust. Or that your past experiences are always going to sabotage you. Like maybe that's how you feel. Let me see your fears. Let me see your fears. Yeah, I understand like this feeling of like feeling over-consumed. Like it's like consumes you. Wisdom. Ooh, I like that. Wisdom is a profound understanding and insight, allowing you to see the essence of things. When wisdom enters your life, it reminds you to listen to your inner voice and find your own truth. This is your fears. So there's something to do with, yeah, needing to look a little deeper into these fears and why you have these fears. Sadness. Anxiety. Okay, let me see. Let me see this challenge here. Isolation. Yeah, so you could be isolating yourself. Isolation is the feeling of being disconnected from others or the world, causing feelings of loneliness and exclusion. Isolation reminds you that solitude is also a part of self-healing and self-discovery. Let go of isolation, seek inner connection, and restore harmony with the outer world. So your challenge, yeah, it could very much be, especially after experiencing a tower moment, you could have been isolating. Kind of, you may have walked away from certain people. So this could also be challenging you where you may not want to connect with people. And let's see your guidance. Last one for your guidance. Resonance. Resonance is a deep connection with your thoughts, emotions, or experiences, aligning you with the universe's energy. When resonance appears, it reminds you of your connection with wisdom and your true self. So I feel like this being your guidance is you connecting your thoughts, your headspace with your emotions and your experiences, which is these fears, and aligning them with the universe's energy. I'm getting gratitude. Panic. Panic. No need to panic. Yeah, I need to slow down and breathe. Calm down and reassess the situation. You have the ability to recover from chaos and regain control. Yeah, again, something to do with control here. You may panic. You may have anxiety. You might hyperventilate. Okay. There's also this need of meditating. I need to meditate and go within. All right. Any other final messages for my beautiful Sagittarians? Let's see. Why is this? There's a card here. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a romance angels for my Saggies. Okay. Let's see. Release your ex. Oh my God. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, this could be in terms of a specific person, or again, clearing your energy of those fears, the past. Okay. Let's get one more. Maybe you need to write, I'm getting write a letter and burn it. Maybe you need to, like, I'm getting something to do with writing something out. Yeah, like, again, maybe there's this energy of needing to, yeah, because I saw repression too with your overall energy in the Four of Cups. So it's like needing to get those feelings out, whether they're good, they're bad. You know, don't judge yourself when it comes to the certain things that you feel. But it's just like being present with them, allowing yourself to feel what it is you feel, but getting it out of your system. So it could be this need of writing something down and then burning it, like releasing it. I'm laughing because I've actually done that before. We have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful of spirit of fun to shine. And I feel like, you know, once you kind of release this energy, there's a need for play. Like you can start to be more in the energy of receiving. We have forgiving and learning. Okay, one more. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is about you. I feel like this season or this time, this is about you. Yeah. And I feel like you're going to attract what you truly want when you put yourself first. Because I feel like maybe in the past, you could have been doing things possibly for other people. You could have been trying to please other people. You've been thinking about other people and kind of neglecting yourself. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got two. We got transformation, you see, and career. There's definitely something that you're putting your energy on your work. Or now is the time, like I'm getting, now is the time to put your energy on your work. So your career is changing. Beautiful. Commitment. Okay, you're committing to your career. Some kind of talent you have with reconciliation. Commitment and reconciliation. And finding. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're recommitting, or this is the time for you to recommit to one of your talents, or recommit with yourself. Reconcile. There's an energy of reconciling with possibly what makes you feel happy, joyful. Yeah, because with lighten your load, you could have been very heavy in your emotions, in possibly anger or fears. There could have been a lot of things that were like weighing you down. And I feel like there's something to do with needing to reconnect with the things that you love, that bring you joy, so that you can shine and be happy. You know what I mean? Like it almost feels like your spirit wants you to feel joy. Because right now you could be in an energy of like darkness. Okay, because you're going through this transformation, this change, going through major cycles. Yeah. Any other final messages? Let's see. What's coming in for my beautiful, wonderful Sagittarius? Oh, it's a mystery. Okay. Oneness, the numinous. Beautiful, the unknown. It's a secret. Okay. Let's see. But I feel like this has more to do with, ooh, Scorpio, the cosmos, universal truth. Okay, source. Whatever is coming in is going to be in alignment. What's coming in for Saggies? Oh, Lord. Okay, that's too much. What's coming in? Ooh, the moon. Crossing it? And we have Uranus. Breakthrough, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening. So this is like major, something major here. Something to do with Uranus being in retrograde. I'm getting specifically. Conjunction. And the North Node. This is pretty powerful. This is interesting. What does this mean? So I feel like what's coming in, definitely it's a secret. It's a mystery. Obviously, it's not going to be revealed because it's going to be different for everyone. But I definitely feel with conjunction North Node and Uranus, this definitely feels like a very pivotal moment for you. Jupiter, expansion, something to do with career. Something is shifting major for you. Yeah, something major is shifting for you. Yeah, 8th house, intimacy, like you doing the shadow work, especially with the, yeah, what does it say? Shadow work. Yeah, shadow work. You're doing the shadow work. You're going deep within yourself with the moon. I'm getting like you're having breakthroughs. Okay, one more. Yeah, 2nd house. I feel like this is going to change your material world. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. Let me know if that resonated with you. If you like this spread, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful night. Bye.